Hey guys, what's up? It's once again mp4podcast.com. Now, I previously reviewed Splashtop on my iPod Touch, and I was very impressed with the program. And I also decided to take a look at the iPad version because it's just that awesome. Now, just to let you know, if you do want to demo this program, there is the demo version, which they just call the browser, and it allows you to try out the program for 5 minutes. So 5 minutes, you can check out this program for free. And basically what it does is you have to install Splashtop Desktop Remote Server Program on your Windows computer or on your Mac. And what we're going to do today is we're going to look at the image of my laptop on my iPad. And you can also do this if you have a Mac computer. Just install the Mac software and then you just install the application. So here it is connecting to my router and my computer at the same time. Now here are the gestures. A one tap is a left click, a hold is a right click, two taps is a toggle trackpad mode, two fingers down is a window scroll, three fingers down is a screen scroll, and three fingers down is a control bar. I always leave this, this tip, so I always keep that because it's kind of hard to remember, 8 of them all at one time. There's two more. Launch key is one tap and double tap. So anyway, here is Eric Kim. He's a very well-known street photographer. This is the full desktop version of YouTube, and I'm running Firefox.
Alright, so I'm here with my boy Rinzy Ruiz. What's up, boy? What's going on? So I just wanted to take a few minutes to
Alright.
steal Rinzy away from the party and interview.
I'm going to turn this up just a little bit more. And Rinzy's a really good street photographer. I'll leave the links to all these videos in the description box if you guys just want to check them out. And also I'll link to this guy's photography site.
Hello everybody, how are you? David DeFranco here from DeFrancoHosting.com with another survey. You guys know I love my surveys.
As you can see, there's no frame drops. It runs perfectly fine. And here's another YouTuber.
Hey, what's up guys, MKBHD here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy S3's design. If you didn't already know, the Samsung Galaxy S3 was recently released the other day. It has a quad-core.
Alright, and he does a lot of Android videos and tech reviews.
Hey awesome people, I'm Ellie and this is AppChat. Here with my series, it's going to make you spend all your money. Awesome products. So today, what? Wool? My hair? Yeah, no, straighten it. It's pretty, no. Oh!
Alright, and AppChat is reviewing a sticky product that goes on the back of your iPad. And, so you can use your iPad as a calendar or a picture frame. It's pretty interesting. Now, another website that I really like to go to is a website called App Shopper for iOS apps, and on Android I go to a website called AppBrain. And as you can see right now, here are all the newest apps that are coming out. So let me just see if I can, if I go like this. Alright, and just remember, if it's not scrolling, just give it a tap. You want to make sure the mouse is there, and once you get the mouse there, it's going to scroll with absolutely no problems. So there is a little bit of a learning curve with this, but once you play around with it, you won't really have any problems. So we're going to find a free app, and here's Burning Run. It's probably a running game, and it's 99 cents. It's free, and we're going to click on it. And here it is on iTunes. This is the desktop version of iTunes. And I'm going to click purchase. And as you can see right now, it is purchasing. It's actually downloading the application. So that runs really, really well. And let's look at, just give this some time because there's something else I want to show you. Here is Camtasia Studio. This is a program that I sometimes edit in. And also I use it for compression if I need to make files smaller. And as you can see, I'm scrubbing through the file, and it's working out really well. And let me see if I can get this right. Come on. Let me just zoom in. And here we go. Let me see if I get this right. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there we're scrubbing right over here. And we can hold that down, and then we can do a cut. So I did cut part of that video. This probably isn't the best Camtasia Studio tutorial, but just to give you an idea. Now, as you can see right here, you know, I cut this piece so I can move right here, and I'm actually going to cut another piece right over here. And if I want to cut that, I can bring up the keyboard, then do cut, and that should be cut. Did I cut that? Yeah, I cut that. No, so here it is right here. Let's cut this piece right here, and we're going to make another cut. I think I might have made a mistake in my video editing, but right here, you get the point. Here's the piece that I cut right over here. So that's that. And you know, here's Audacity. I can do audio editing if I need to. Here's iTunes. And one of the reasons why this program is really nice is because the App Shopper application will only allow you to download iPhone, iPod Touch applications, and you can't download iPad applications. However, I believe the App Shopper app for iPad only looks for iPad applications, so you can't get the you know, the iPhone ones. However, if you use if you use a you know, a Splashtop, and you use Firefox and then you use iTunes, you can get the iPhone ones or vice versa. Now, I know the iPad can download iPhone applications. You know, the iPad can download either one of them, but the App Shopper app doesn't look for them. So you could use Safari and then go to App Shopper and then, you know, then download them that way. But I had a lot of problems with using Safari and then the App Shopper website. It was crashing my iPod Touch and my iPhone 3GS, but I don't know, whatever. But this way works out pretty well. I can find any app I want and I can download it. But remember, it's downloading to iTunes on your desktop. Now, one of the coolest things about this is, let me just go back to Hulu, and I'm going to lower this just because of copyright reasons. You get flagged a lot of times, but what we're going to do is we're going to play this episode. I guess it's Supernatural. As you can see, Hulu is loading up, and if it plays a commercial, I'm just going to move the iPad off camera for a few seconds. So we're just going to take a look at this. And it's a Sarah Lee commercial. So I'll just move this off camera, just so I don't, you know, get in trouble for any reasons. And this is going to be done in about 30 seconds. So as you can see, it is playing. It's playing it perfectly. There's no frame drops. It, you know, it's like having Windows 7 right on your iPad. So this should be done in about 10 seconds, and then I'll show you the episode. And you can actually even watch this on full screen. You can log on to Hulu.com, subscribe to TV shows that you might be interested in watching, and so on. So here we go. Just going to get this back in frame. And here is one tip for Hulu. I want to make sure I get this. Is actually take the volume, the software volume, and make that go all the way up right over here. And then we're going to go full screen. And here we are. We have a full screen version of Hulu.com. And and we're going to stop that right there just for copyright reasons, but you know. But you guys can see that it does work really well. I'll probably play another clip of another show just to give you another demo. And let me see what we have right here. This is supposed to be a pretty good show. I haven't watched it yet, but the trailer does look pretty interesting. It's a show about that shows like the fairy tales were real and the monsters were real. I think it's produced by NBC, but I thought it was on Sci-Fi Channel. Because Sci-Fi and NBC are actually Universal Studios. And as you can see, this commercial is playing perfectly fine. Salad dressing, ranchers, whatever, and that's running pretty well. I'm just going to move this off camera just a little bit, just so copyright reasons. But as you can tell, I'll just move it back in for a second. It's running really well. There's no frame drops, and it just rocks. I mean, it's just a really good application. And this is really good. It's when you want to use features that the iPad just does not have and will not offer you at all. And again, we will go to full screen, and there we go. And now I do want to talk about one other thing, which is another application that I really do like. However, I really do feel, let's see, going to Chrome. I'm going to go to IGN for a second. And another program I really do like is PlayOn, which does allow you to play Hulu for free. It is a paid application, but after you pay it, there's a one-time fee charge. But you can't like watch 10 minutes of a show on Hulu and then come back to it later and pick up where you left off. That's what the program PlayOn, which I'm a big supporter of it. I use it so I can watch TV on PS3 or Xbox, and it's really well worth it for those reasons. But for the iPad, maybe you want to watch 10 minutes of a show or 15 minutes, or you want to stop, whatever, you want to come back later. If you sign into Hulu.com with your account, it will pick up where you left off previously. So that's a pretty good feature to have. And also, I do want to point out the official Hulu application for iPad, iPhone, and Android, or even Roku, PS3, Xbox, wherever they have, for set-top boxes and mobile devices. There are certain shows that you can't watch, and the reason because that a lot of people don't understand is that there are other studios who make shows for different networks. Some shows are produced in-house where they have full rights to the shows, and there are other shows where the network does not have full rights. Just to give you an example, is a show that I used to watch a lot was this Sarah Connor Chronicles, the Terminator show. That show was produced by Warner Brothers, okay, but it aired on Fox. Now, they did work out with Fox so they could air it on Hulu.com, but the show Mentalist on CBS, that show is not even on CBS.com. That's because CBS does not own the show. It's produced by a different studio, and that's been a problem with a few shows here and there. And it's also one of the reasons why I know a lot of people who live outside the United States always say they're getting screwed by Hulu blocking them. That's not really true. There are a lot of legal problems with shows and copyrights, and I'm just going to give you an example. In the UK, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, the station that has the broadcasting rights and the online distribution rights to, they need to play it on their website, is the Virgin Mobile station. So there's a lot of problems with that legally. I mean, if you live in the UK, and let's say you're Virgin Mobile, you're the Virgin Mobile station, you're that billionaire, whatever his name is, I can't have a mental block. But do you want people going to Hulu.com, or do you want people watching on your station and going to your website? So there's a lot of legal issues with that. So here is a review from IGN. And one of the problems with IGN, they still use Flash players for some of their videos, which aren't HTML5. I think their daily show, but a lot of their reviews and certain videos are still Flash only. So we're going to play this for a second. And as we can see, it absolutely plays with absolutely no problems, and it just works out really well. So right now we're going to close it. And I'm just going to give you that demo right there. But, you know, I can, you know, if I need a pinch to zoom, you know, here we go. And we're going to go to Xbox 360. So you get some Xbox 360 news. You know, you head on over to PS3. And this works out really well. You just have to get a little used to the gestures. And I am over a camcorder and a big giant pole in front of me. So I'm kind of like putting my fingers down this way a little bit. So that's probably the problem. But I haven't had any of these issues when just using it for myself. And, you know, so it's a really nice program. I really do like it. So check it out. All the links will be in the description box of this video. And, yeah, and remember, once again, if you just want to test drive it, just look for the browser. I'll leave a link to this one, the browser, which is the demo in the full version. You can test it out for 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes, it locks you out. I wish they just called it Splashtop Lite, so people would just understand that, because it did get only about 3.5 stars, and people were a little bit mad about that. But it is a very good program, and it's probably, in my opinion, the best solution to not having Flash on the iPad. Now, don't get me wrong, there are other good solutions for not having Flash with other cloud browsers, and so, such as Photon, the Photon browser, which I really do like. However, I'm probably about 20 feet away from my router right now, and my laptop is probably about 20 or 15 feet away from me, and my laptop is the cloud browser or the cloud server or whatever it is. So once again, guys, this is mp4podcast.com, and if this video has helped you, please subscribe to the channel. Take care, everyone. Bye.